After the rise comes the fall. Exile. Not my first choice. But neither was my husband. Maybe it's time I left her behind. The girl who never got to choose. My name is Marcia Titania, and I am an imposter. In the 40th year of Pax, I was summoned to Latium, province of long shadows, to marry Titanius, a man thrice my age. Arguing with father proved rather pointless. After all, marriage is what daughters are for.
From the land of pyramids, Marcia Tasha, bride of our glorious governor! We stand at the edge of history, witnessing the...
Are we?
Here comes the bride. Titanius is a lucky man.
But not a healthy man, Lucius. Please, it's madness to proceed without him.
Without whom?
Oh, dear girl. Your groom has been taken ill. But really, the omens. You must wed today. Your emperor insists. Hear the oath of my absent friend, Titanius. Ubi tu Gaia ego. It is done. These are your husband's estates. This is where I leave you.
But... Imperator... why?
Felicita, Marcia! The slave will explain!
Welcome to Juliana, mistress. The governor asked me to take care of things until he is well enough to return.
Oh, you must be the slave. Can you tell me what's going on? I mean, I really don't understand. Where is the governor?
He is ill. A fever has consumed his strength. I fear it may take some time for him to recover.
But I really wouldn't have minded waiting. To marry someone who isn't even there, I'm not sure I am married.
Your father's and your husband's signature is on the marriage contract, and the Pontifex Maximus presided over the ritual. Your marriage is perfectly legal, and you are not without means. Titanius was granted a large sum to build the city of Juliana.
That's all very nice, but I don't understand the rush. Why did it have to be today? Why not wait?
Emperor Lucius is keen on prophecy. I believe he deemed today essential for the future of the city of Juliana, and for the health of your husband.
He never mentioned any of that to me. I wish he'd explained more.
Emperors rarely explain themselves. I understand you are distressed, but Juliana awaits. Perhaps you could help me make a few minor arrangements?
I suppose so.
Timber is vital to the continued growth of our city.
I need woodcutters and sawmills.
We should station the woodcutter in the forest near our trading post. The sawmill should be situated between trading post and woodcutter. We can attract local freedmen by building housing, Ere.
Janus's beard, look who's here!
Beyond us.
That's the way of it then. Your freedmen won't forget. Might make something out of nothing, Gov.
Something for your consideration, Harry. They'll soon be trickling in. If you feed the people well, they will be devoted to you. You are wise, mistress.
I don't feel particularly wise. I mean, I married someone I've never met. Still haven't met.
Ah, but you might chance upon him today. You are invited to dine at the Imperial Villa.
Really? So that's where he's staying.
He is confined to the sick wing, I believe. The pleasure barge will come for you shortly.
I see. I best get ready then.
Slaves are fed on less, Ere. I dare say these people should now be content.
So you were this Marcia girl? I thought you'd be prettier.
What? Do I know you?
No. I just thought I'd take a look at you. But you're nothing special, are you? Just here for your share of the glory.
What glory? Who are you, anyway?
Diana Augusta, Julia's daughter. The Emperor is my father. Not that you'd care.
I don't know what I've done to offend you.
Of course you don't, Missy. Here's the timber Ben Balian asked me for. I've no more business with you.
Do not take it personally, Ere. Diana Augusta is an unruly and troubled child. I apologize for her behavior.
Wish I knew what was up with Diana. She seems to be free to do as she pleases, but all she does is float around and insult people.
Lucius had so much changed, this villa feels almost new. But it used to belong to my father, Emperor Servius.
Any city has need of public spaces, the patronage of which could add greatly to your popularity.
Public buildings. That'll be markets and taverns. My brother's favorite hangouts.
Public services should be erected close to residences in order to meet people's needs. I should provide clothes to the Liberty Mistress, so as not to see anything that offends the eye.
Marcia, dear, what happened to you? There's bits of fish on your stola.
Oh no, I'm sorry. That'll be the sardines.
Sardines? Did one of those fishmongers run into you? People are really awfully inconsiderate these days. I hope life in the bay agrees with you.
I think it does. Juliana's all right. Can't say I miss the summer floods.
All right, she says. You'll see. One day all will bow to the glory of Juliana and its empress.
If you say so, Imperator.
Oh, don't worry about it now, dear. You will have help.
Julia will succeed me as Rome's first empress regnant. It is decided.
I fear the Senate may still press you to adopt, my love. Any one of their number, any man, even Calidus.
Low-born Calidus? Never! To Pluto with them! Shadows of men. Be glad your father did not marry you to a fool.
The ruins are the remains of old Ambrosia. Never a place more alive. Temples, spas, ocelli swaying in the breeze.
Ah, what I would give to sit in the shadow of the lime trees again, admiring the frescoes at your father's house.
What happened?
Old Augustus erupted and swallowed it up in ash. Then some old crow starts talking about a curse and everyone believes it. But they'll be back. Juliana's consecrated ground now. Good old Decimus. Ha! Had a bite to him like the crocs. The Delta was the place to be back then.
You knew each other before?
Oh, yes. Yes. See? It's not as if just anybody's daughter gets to marry a governor. Poor Titanius. He is in no state to join us for dinner. But he will rejoice to hear you asked after him.
Oh, I see. Perhaps I could stop by the sick wing and say hello.
Not now. The pox, you see. The marks on his face. He doesn't want you to see him like this. I'm sure you understand. Ah, time flies, doesn't it? There's one more thing we've got to show you.
Oh, good. You remembered.
I've decided it is past time you had your very own ship. You are, after all, the governor's wife. When I see the ruins on your island, I recall the streets I wandered in my youth.
Day by day, Juliana prospers. I know in time she will outshine old Ambrosia, the city that was.
We stand, waiting. Ah, yes, that was the place to be back then. But now I have another appointment to keep. Farewell for now, Marcia. Festina Lente.
When can I expect news, do you think? About Titanius?
So kind, so caring. What a lucky man Titanius is. Very lucky. Alas, I cannot say when he will recover. Until then, seize the day.
Yes, my Emperor.
This is the sick wing, mistress. Only medici and slaves may enter. This may be of interest. This may be of interest.
I've got my own ship! I never thought I'd own a ship! Still, I can't help but feel that it's meant to distract me. I wish I knew what was going on.
Removing those ruins will open up space for the new city, Juliana, to grow.
Most of old Ambrosia is below ground now. It's weird. An entire city just disappeared.
This may be worth your attention.
Ambrosia was huge. Here one moment, gone the next.
Actually, Are, the eruption lasted several days, and in the weeks that followed, the air was fraught with dust as far west as the Pillars of Hercules. It is often said that hubris, the dissolute and vulgar practices of Ambrosia and its inhabitants, incurred the wrath of the gods. But I think Vulcan, whose spirit resides inside both Occasus and other portals to the underworld, has little control over what and why he issues forth. The workers need rope for more stubborn ruins such as this. Smaller ruins only requires some of your workforce. Have salvaged something from under that ruin. Goodbye, Ambrosia. Hello, Juliana. If you could look after this, Eri.
What could you possibly require?
If you look at the perjurers, keep walking straight. Money lenders will be further in the town. Private school.
While I have nothing against liberty, the plebeian classes may now be ready for a life in Juliana. Discovery under the debris of Ambrosia.
Paid all his dues. The Lady Faustina will give him a decent funeral.
Well done, mistress. There was always a certain gloom hanging over the debris.
Ship was lost with all hands near Zatsaliki. That was one house.
Why, Pluto, Ere. They must have been mured beneath the ruins for generations, living on run water and rat offal.
I've seen the volcano on the horizon. Occasus. That debris really traveled a long way.
People still occasionally find pieces of pumice from the eruption. Floating stones, Ere, if you can imagine. To clear the larger ruins requires men and materials beyond our present means.
Plebs, Father used to call them. He never bothered to be nice to those he ruled.
Soon it will be Empress Julia's birthday. Meaning weeks of celebration, one can assume, in the grotesque.
Oh, at home we only celebrate the gods' birthdays. But I suppose emperors are a bit like gods, aren't they?
We may be asked to make a contribution. Nothing too excessive, I should say.
Dear husband, we have found our sacred center.
There is a shortage of workforce in one of your cities. I'm afraid your husband is still unwell. A terrible pain in the joints. Gout, I
I wonder what kind of games they used to have here at the old amphitheatre.
Oh, mistress, it was the most violent and repulsive form of entertainment. Nothing that might interest you. There is a shortage of workforce in one of your cities.
We stand, waiting.
A simply divine choice. Your people will delight in lighting their lamps for.
Lucius and I have wonderful memories of tranquil sanctuaries, the scholarly haunts of Ambrosia. If you're not too busy, we look forward to a trip down memory lane.
You need a villa, Ere, essential in demonstrating your control of an island.
My sister Secunda would die of envy if she heard. can assure you, it is so neat and tidy here.
Hear me, goddess. Protect us from the greed of Licinius. Turn him away from this doorstep. Do not let him cast us out.
No place for respectable young women. Do not try that smirk on me. I was respectable once.
If an island is invaded, your villa will be the main target. I'd say place it far from the coast. There is a shortage of workforce in one of your cities. There is a shortage of workforce in one of your cities. There is a shortage of workforce in one of your cities. There is a shortage of workforce in one of your cities. Something for your consideration, Ellie.
Century and the Saturnalia of 71. I recall your lavender-scented stola. Such fun we had.
You're thinking of Fausta, dear. The nymph who thought she had prospects because you were drunk.
Oh, I had forgotten. Honeysuckle, can you forgive me?
I already have, oh husband of mine.
Ben, is this normal? I mean, do all married men talk openly about...
I fear there is no good news. Titanius has just come down with colic.
Marcia, there you are. Listen up. It's about my wife's birthday. Nothing is in place. No garum, for example. Imagine, banquets without garum are as reeds without sound. No, we must have our garum. Look, I don't know anything about sauces and decorations, that sort of thing. What's a feminine touch? I'll leave it all to you.
Yes, Imperator.
Oh, and another thing, Marcia. The decorative drapes. Julia adores a birthday drape, and don't we all?
I'm afraid I'm not very good at weaving, Emperor. I can't make anything as complex as drapes.
No, and I wouldn't expect you to. No, these drapes could only have been woven by the wonderful women of Lily Bayonne. Go introduce yourself to Valeria. She'll have them and more. Waiting for your decree! Through the waves!
Place for respectable young women. Do not try that smirk on me. I was respectable once. I'm always very happy to get onto the subject of business, Governor. A good arrangement for Lily Bayonne. I sourced Arabian drapes for the villa decorations. I hope it's to your liking, mistress.
We advance! Marcia, your husband's medici need to be paid. Hand me those solidi, don't be shy.
This is an urgent request from the Emperor. He will not wait forever for your answer.
Never put a young wife in charge of your money. That's what I told him.
Each deity confers unique blessings. Change your patron god as you please.
What could you possibly require? Through the waves! Mariners! Forward!
Your city is impressive, but a little consideration for aesthetics wouldn't go amiss. progress. Research any specific discovery and reap the benefit.
Neptune's finest! Ready! Time flies, as do we.
Julia's birthday. Whew. I know what kind of stuff my sister's like. But an empress?
We stand, waiting.
Is one carefree child, sailing by dawn and dusk, knowing no one can stop her from snooping.
Emilia Naucratia to her daughter Marcia. It's nice to see little Marcus getting on in the world. I hope he likes life in a Legion camp.
please. Doesn't even know the secret word for Rome.
Doesn't even know it. There's a secret word for Rome.
Don't worry, if you are loyal, I'm sure you'll learn it in time.
Lady Marcia, I must ask you to stay clear of the sick wing. The swamp fever is perilous and has been known to spread.
See how the Villa Augusta changes her complexion for the big day? I sampled your garum, as noxious as I'd hoped. But now for something more important. Julia's birthday present is a temple I had built. Keep it quiet, etc. But those idiots delivered a stack of broken bloody tiles for the roof, and it looks unfinished. Bald as a coot.
Tiles shouldn't be too hard to replace.
Everything has to be in its proper place on her birthday. She deserves only the best. Neptune's finest! Ready!
Bucket full of swamp. Terrible way to go.